channel of Swiflearn where we all connect, and here the teachers of the Swiflearn teach you live, free of cost, right? Without any charges. Right, so we are giving you a glimpse of how the teachers teach on our platform. Which platform are we talking? Yes, we are talking of the platform named Swiflearn. This is an online platform and it's known for its sincerity. That's why it's called India's most sincere learning destination for classes 3 to 10th. Yes, on this platform, we teach you students from grade 3rd to 10th. And how do we teach? The first thing is that we teach you live. So it's 100% live and interactive class where the student is sitting right in front of us, in front of the laptop, and we are interacting. See, right now in the YouTube channel, you are attending here, right? You all are present with me attending this session. So this is live. So there would be some of the people, some of the students that will be seeing this video after this live session is over, right? So now when they are learning, they may have a problem and they are stuck on a question or maybe a small theorem. They are stuck. So now they are not able to use the questions based on that theorem. They are not able to solve that, right? So to help that, we suggest that you join our platform where there are trained teachers who teach you live and make the class little interactive. So it's not a monotone that she keeps on speaking and speaking. Instead, it's an interactive class where we get to know what actually the student have understood. So we take that understanding on the student part is done or not for that particular session, and is child able to grab that or not. Okay, for doing that effectively and there is no problem and everyone gets the proper attention, that's why the batch is only for 6 students. So by 6 students, I mean that in a batch, maximum there will be 6 students who will be sitting with you guys and studying with us there. So like in a school, there are 30 or maybe 35 students in a class, right? So for a teacher, it's practically not possible for her to teach in that 1 hour the whole syllabus, the whole topic, and clear all the doubts of the 30 students, right? That is practically not possible for her. So for making that very much personalized and proper attention is given to you students, that is why we will take only maximum of 6 students in a batch. Okay. Now, not only that, there is proper team. So there is dedicated academic team that tracks your work on students' progress. So your classwork, how you're interacting with us in the class, are you able to grasp the concept very quickly or not? And the third thing, how are you performing that homework? So all the 3 things are taken under consideration, and according to these 3 things, your performance is observed by the team. Not only that, your homework, but the time that you take, even that time is also calculated and is taken into consideration by the team. So we know that, okay, this particular topic, you know how to solve, but you took little more time compared to the other students. So in that case, we get to know that we have to give you some more practice tests on that particular topic so that you can solve those things quickly. Okay. So don't you think it's a good idea? There is a special team who's taking care of all your records. So you don't have to monitor yourself again and again that do you know this topic or not? So a company is assigning a team for that. So they are doing your work, right? And now for this record, your parents will also get to know that where are you lacking or what more improvement is required on your part, right? Okay, and the last part is that there is a coverage of whole syllabus that is covered in school exams. So the whole curriculum is designed in such a way that each and every topic of your textbook is covered. Instead, there are some more topics, a little more depth that is required so that you are prepared for the next class beforehand, so that you stand apart from the other students that are with you in your section. Right. And lastly, we also customize on the custom request. So if you think that you are clear with this topic, but you want to be ahead of others and you want a particular topic and you want to learn in depth, even that topic is taught to you, even if it is in your curriculum or not. So we also handle the custom request which is asked by the student or the parents. We work accordingly. So all these points make us apart from all the online platforms. They are there to teach you. So won't you say that India is more sincere? Yeah, we are sincere, and we take the track of each and every student, and we commit that you will have definitely improve in your education after you enroll with us. So I'll repeat our key features which are there, which keep us apart. And I'm sure with these points, you will be understanding that why do you need to join the Swiflearn company. Okay. So the first thing is detailed progress reports. So with this detailed progress reports, it is a statistics which is available on the students admin panel. So what do? The main you log in on the platform, on the website, you have a special ID. On that, when you log in, we get to know with couple of 2 or 3 classes that where do you stand? How much more improvement do you need? So accordingly, we observe and we make it a point that this graph is always increasing. It's never a drop. We make it a point. We try to do it, right? But actually, it happens that the student is weak on that topic. Maybe the base or the few earlier, he was not clear with that topic. So maybe that class gets down. So see, that's why we are showing it may be that you have gone drop on a particular topic, but we make it a point that we have to increase and go back to the and touch the stars. Okay, how? With this track we get to know, with the statistics we get to know that the student is not able to understand that topic, and we have to teach that topic again with more depth and concentrate more on that child so that he get to know that knowledge. Okay, then there is a Swiflearn academics test series. So we call it SATs. What is SATs? See, it is an examination which is given to each and every student. So in a school, there are approximately 30 students in a class, 5 sections at the max, right? So there are 150 students in which your competition is going on in the school level. But exactly what's happened in the real world? You have to compete. So many students which are already there in different schools. So in reality, you are competing with the world. This is a competition world, right? So this stats helps us and you to analyze that have you grasped that knowledge or not, and are you able to compete the other students or not. So isn't it a good way so that you know exactly where do you stand outside your school? Yes, yes. And we also commit that there is no number of practice tests that are given. So we keep on giving you unlimited practice tests, and we follow the slogan, practice makes a man perfect. So even we keep on giving you so that you keep on practicing, and that things becomes a perfect, and you know that this topic in any type of questions can come and I'm able to solve that. I have that confidence. So till then you will keep on getting the practice tests. The last point, which is very important in case of mathematics, if I think, and I can tell you that school exam is subjective, right? So we are offering you objective as well as subjective tests. So what is objective? So where there are multi-choice questions, 3 and 4 options are given, right? So you have to choose one of them and you have to give the answer. So maybe you are doing the guesswork. Yeah. Sometimes we also do it when we don't get a competitive exam. We don't realize that we don't know the answer and there is no negative marking. So why not choose it, right? That's a smart way of doing it. Nothing wrong in that. But the thing is, the school exams are subjective. So each and every step carries marks. So we have to know, the teachers should know how are you performing. Are you able to write each and every step properly and directly not giving the answers. So this all makes it the subjective test very important for the students to understand and to give in the school exams. So you perform good in schools, right? We also want that. So if you think that the company is going good and you want to attend this live online sessions which the company is offering on the YouTube free of cost, then kindly subscribe to our channel. Press on the bell icon so that you never miss any update. So you never miss any class that we are here to teach you, right? Great. So let's start our topic. We have already done 3 sessions on lines and angles. No, 4. I'm so sorry. We have already done 4 sections. And now this is session number 5, lines and angles. I hope you have gone through all of the 4s. Yes, if you have not, so after this class, when you are here live, you can attend that and learn what all we have studied. And the ones who are not here, to kindly go and see those 4 sessions first, so that you know exactly what all we have studied and we will be using that. So let's start. Good to go? Perfect. Let's start. What will be the objective of today's session? So today's objective will be, we'll do the problems based on lines and angles. So far, whatever the concept we have learned on the lines, on the various angles, we will be using that concept and solve the questions accordingly. So let's do it. Great. So we are providing you a mind map of lines and angles. So what is a mind map? See, it is just a map that we have designed for you students, so that before the exam, you just go through these videos, these pictures, and your whole chapter is revised. So I would suggest that whenever you are going through this video, kindly take a screenshots of the screens which I am providing next, so that you always, it's a help for you before going exam. You can just scroll on your mobile and see those pictures and screens, so that everything is sorted, right? You revise that subject, that topic of the chapter very easily. Clear? Okay, let's start. So the first one is lines and angles. We have discussed the definition, like what is lines. So in lines, we know lines have been classified into 3: parallel lines, perpendicular lines, and intersecting lines. So what are parallel lines? Yes, anyone can tell me? Yes, the 2 lines which are going opposite, maybe opposite to each other, or they are parallel when they never meet. So lines which are, when we are talking about 2 or 3 lines, when all the 3 lines never meet, so distance between that lines is always the same, then we call it a parallel lines. How about the perpendicular lines? So 2 lines are said to be perpendicular when they intersect each other and they meet at the point, and the angle formed at the point is known as 90 degree, right? So with perpendicular, we have defined an intersecting also, that 2 lines that meet at a point, but the angle is not 90 degree, then we call it a intersecting lines. Clear? Okay. Coming on to point, we also studied points. So points we studied in 2 ways. One was collinear, one was non-collinear points. So collinear points are those points which fall under one line. So if I have 3 points and I draw a line, if I'm able to draw a line out of those 3 points. So if suppose these are the points, will you call these points collinear? I'll make it a little bigger one. So this is a dot. This is a point. I'm making a bigger one. Okay. So will you call these points collinear? No, right? They are non-collinear, because if I try to pass a line from this one, let me start from this point, okay? So I'm trying to pass a line from this point. I can only pass from here, but I'm not able to pass from this point. So all the 3 points are not passed from one particular line. That's why we call it non-collinear points. But if I move this dot on the top, and now if I try to draw a line, so see, now I'm able to draw one line which is passing to all the 3 points. That's why we call it collinear points. Clear? Yeah? So we are just revising while going through it. Yes. We also studied a line in the form of a ray, which has one endpoint, that's right, and can move in one direction infinitely, right? So it can move in one direction infinitely, whereas a line moves in both the direction infinitely. This is a line, right? How about a line segment? What is a line segment? A line segment is a line which has 2 endpoints and it has a definite length, right? So what are the 2 endpoints here? So will be one endpoint this way and one will be here. So there are 2 points which will be the endpoints of a line, then we call it a line segment. Clear? Yeah, we have revised and we have done this in previous sessions. So we are just revising it. Okay. Now we also have studied so far the angles, lines and angles. So what are the angles and what are the lines? We have done that. Yes. So lines we have discussed. Now coming to angles, it comes, which are the parts of angles? There are 2 parts of an angle. So if angle we want to talk about, it is always made with two lines. So these two lines are known as the arms. And the point from which these two lines passes, these arm pass, this point. Let me draw in some other color so it looks a little more clear. So this point is known as a vertex, right? We call it a vertex, V. Clear with these 2 points? Yes? Okay. Now the angles. What are the angles and types of angles? So type of angles we have studied: acute angle, which is an angle, let me name it degree, 0 degree, or we call it theta. So which is less than 90 degree, right? Or if you don't know this, let me write angle A. That would be much better, so that the students who don't know, they are also able to know it. So let me say this V angle. Okay. So if angle V, the vertex which is formed at angle V, right? So if angle V is less than 90, then we call it acute one, right? When the angle V is greater than 90 degree, then we call it obtuse. What happens when the vertex is equals to the angle at the vertex is equals to 90 degree? What do we call it? We call it right angle, right? We call it right angle? Yes. Now coming to reflex. What happens to reflex? When the vertex, the angle that is formed at the vertex is bigger than 90 degree but less than 180 degree, right? And when the angle is equals to 180 degree, then we call it a straight line. How about the complete? What happens when vertex is equal to 360 degree? So in a reflex angle, what do we say? We say it is greater than 360 degree. I'm so sorry, I did this wrong. Let me clarify again. See what happens, obtuse is greater than 90 degree, but what happens it is less than, in this case, it has to be greater but less than 180 degree, whereas in reflex, the angle is greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree, right? This we have done. Now moving to pair of angles. We have done adjacent angles, complementary angles, vertically opposite angles, supplementary angles. Complementary angles are those whose sum is equals to 90 degree. Supplementary are those whose sum is equals to 180 degree. And the vertically opposite are like this. This is angle 1, this is angle 2. So angle 1 and angle 2 are vertically opposite, right? Great. Moving on to the next. You can take a screenshot where everything is not written. So I'll wait for a second. Great. Let's move on to the next. We have also studied angle sum property of a triangle. So that says that sum of all the angles inside a triangle will be equal to 360 degree, right? Yes. We have also studied the theorems related to transversal and parallel lines in the previous session. So kindly go and see that if you don't know what theorems are we talking about. And the external angle theorem, that if an angle is extended and the external angle formed at that point will be equal to the sum of the opposite angles of that triangle, right? So just go through that external angle theorem as well. So let us solve some questions. Find the complement of each of the following angles. So let's do the first part, which says it should be 90 degree. Find the complement angle of each of the following angles. So if an angle is 90 degree, what will be its complement? Think of it. Complementary angle means the sum should be equals to 90 degree, right? Great. So if it is 90 degree and one angle is given to you which is already 90, then what will be its complement? It will be, yes, give me in the answer comment. What will be its complement? It will be 0. That's right. Well done. Moving on to the second point, it says 2/3 of a right angle. So what was right angle? An angle which is equals to 90 degree, right? So what is 2/3 of 90 degree? So 2/3 multiplied by 90, which comes out to be, yes, on solving, what do I get? I'm waiting for your answers. Kindly comment. Yes, we can chat live here. Yes, go ahead. So 2 by third of 90 degree. What is it? Great. It is 60 degree. That's right. And when it's asked for a complement, that means we'll subtract 60 degree from 90 degree. That comes out to be 30 degree. Well done, students. Okay, moving on to this question number 2. Find the supplement of each of the following angles. So we have to know the supplement of this angle. So the angle is given to us, that is 124. What will be its supplement? Yes, supplementary angles are those whose sum is equals to 180 degree. That's right. So if sum is equals to 180 degree, then an angle is given to you. What is the required angle? We'll subtract it from 180 degree. That's right. So let's go ahead. Subtract it. 180 degree minus 124. What do I get the answer? What is your answer? Yes, do it. Okay, 56. Got the answer, 56 degree. Okay, great. Let's see some more. Soumya, good work. So the answer is 56 degree. That's right. Great. Soumya, moving to second part. Okay, everybody, now moving to second part. It says 3 by 5th of a right angle. So right angle, 3 by 5th of a right angle. What is a right angle? Angle that is equals to 90 degree, right? So what is 3 by 5th of 90 degree? Quickly. Let's see who is able to give me the answers first. 3 by 5th of 90 degree. It comes out to be? Yes. 3 by 5th of 90 degree. So on solving, what do you get? Yes, welcome Disha. Go ahead, solve this question. So we have to find the complement of the angle which is given to us. So we are on second part. 3 by 5th of a right angle. So right angle means the angle is equals to 90 degree. So we're talking about 3 by 5th of 90 degree. So what is 3 by 5th? 54. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm getting answer 54. Let's see. Are you able to get the right answer or not? Let's see. Yes, that's right. 54 is the right answer. 3 by 5th of 90 is 54. Well done. But what exactly the question was asking? It was asking the supplement. So supplementary means supplementary angles are those angles whose sum is 180 degree, right? So we'll subtract 180 degree. Out from 180 degree, we'll subtract 54. That comes out to be 126. Yes, Disha, you were right halfway. Right, student? So you just gave me the first part. Exactly the question wanted the answer. The supplementary of 3 by 5th of a right angle. So that is when we subtract from 180, we get 126. Well done. Great work. Let's see who is able to solve the next question. Find the measurement of an angle which is 36 degree more than its complement. Okay. Let's move to the second question. Next question. It says, find the measure of an angle which is 36 degree more than its complement. Let's see who's able to do it. 36 degree more than its complement. Yes, were you able to do it? Are you a bit closer? I hope so. Yes. Okay, so let's see how do we begin. So it says the measurement of an angle which is 36 degree more than its complement. So that means, okay, I got answer 126 degree. Let's see how. See student, it says that let us suppose the angle to be x. Okay, so measurement of its complement will be 90 minus x. Right, that is clear. So if I know 1 is x, we have to make this measurement its complement. So it would be 90 minus x. Clear? Now, when I subtract x minus 90 minus x, so I have to When I subtract that, because it's saying it's more, so when I have to subtract, I get the value of 36 degree. That's what the question says. I'll repeat again what was the question saying. See, it says the measurement of the angle which is more than its complement. So if I take the angle to be x, so what will be its complement? It will be 90 degree minus x. That is clear, right? Now it said it is more than 36 degree. That means x is more. So I have to subtract from its complement. Complement is 90 degree minus x. That comes out to be 36 degree. So when I subtract from minus, I get x minus 90 degree. And minus minus becomes plus, right? So that becomes x, which is equals to 36 degree. So x plus x becomes 2x. And this negative 90 goes on the other side and becomes positive 90, right? So on adding this, I get 2x is equals to 126 degree. So on solving this, we have to do is x is equals to 126 degree divided by 2. Clear? So what will be the answer now? Yes, Soumya, you were halfway. So we have to divide it by 2. So what do I get? On dividing, I get the answer to be 63 degree. So that is why the answer to this question is 63 degree. Well done, students. You were very close. So I'll give you one more question based on the same. Let's see, are you able to do the next one or not? Let's see that, okay? So the question says, find the measure of an angle which is 30 degree less than its supplement. Okay, let's see. Who can do it? Find the measurement of an angle which is 30 degree less than its supplement. Yes, do it. It's just based on the question we have discussed just before this. A little bit of changing. Let's see who can do it. Giving you some few more seconds to solve. Otherwise, I'll show you how to do it. Yes, that's, we can say we want the measurement of an angle to be x, and then its supplement would be 180 degree minus x, right? And then it says that the angle is less than its supplement by 30 degree. So if angle is less, that means the supplementary angle is bigger, right? So when we subtract the supplementary angle from the angle, we get it to equal to be 30 degree. Am I right? Yes. So on solving, what do we get? Yes. So we'll subtract supplement 180 degree minus x, and then this is a supplementary. From that, we'll subtract the original x degree angle which we have supposed we wanted. On subtracting, that's equals to 30 degree. Now minus x becomes minus 2x, which is equals to 30 degree. So 2x would be 180 degree minus 30 degree. That comes out to be 150 degree, right? That means x is equals to 150 degree divided by 2, which comes out to be 75 degree. Well done, students. Great work. Okay, so let's try it yourself. Let's see who can do this one. Go ahead, okay? Find the value of x for which the angles 2x minus 5 degree and x minus 10 degree are the complementary angles. So what will be the value of x so that these two angles becomes complementary? This is what the question is asking us. So let's see who can do it. Yes, go ahead. The value of x should be there so that the sum of their angles will become complementary angles. So that means we'll add 2x minus 5 plus x minus 10 should be equals to 90 degree, because these angles whose sum is 90 degree are called complementary angles. So on adding both the angles and putting it equal to 90 degree, so we get 2x plus x, that comes out to be 3x, minus 5 minus 10, minus 15, which is equals to 90 degree. 3x is equals to 90 degree plus 15. So this negative goes on the other hand, becomes positive. On adding, we get the value of 105 degree. Now, dividing it by 3, the x value is 35 degree. So, yes, the value of x would be 35 degree. Okay, let's move to the next question. This is easy. I hope you all will be able to do it. Let's see. If the adjoining figure, the AOB is a straight line. So it's a straight line. We have to find the value of x and also the angles AOC, COD, BOD. Let's see who is able to do this. Quickly, you can do it. It's easy. So the three angles are given to us. Yes. And what does it say? That we have to find the value of x and the three angles. So the angles already given are in the terms of x. But how can we find out the value of x? See, the questions when you are about to solve and you feel there is some error or you're not able to get the value or knowledge. So just see, it's always given, there is always given the thing which we have to solve. The thing is that we have to just link what the question is trying to give us, which is already there. So in this question, what is the question giving to us? See, from here the question has started. Find the value of x, find this. So this is the question. And here it's telling us to look at the figure. So what is the given portion that he's talking about? So the thing which is only given to us that it is a straight line. So what does that mean if a line is straight? That means the sum of all the angles on this will be equals to 180 degree, right? So we'll say x plus 2x minus 19 plus 3x plus 7 will be equals to 180 degree. That's it. So it's a straight line. Therefore, all the angles sum will be 180 degree. So 3x plus 2x, 5x plus 1x, 6x. Now on solving, 7 minus 19 and will go on the other hand, adding it to 180 degree will come out to be 192 degree. On solving, dividing it by 6, the value of x comes out to be 32 degree. So see, if it says x is equal to 32, that means angle BOA, which is already x, will be 32. Right? So we got the value of BOD directly. Now, to calculate the value of AOC, what will I do? The value which I've got for x, I'll put it here. So 3 multiplied by 32 plus 7. So whatever the answer which I'll get will be the value of angle AOC. Similarly, the same way we can find out the value of COD. Let's see. Yes. So 3 into 32 plus 7 comes out to be 103 degree. 2 into 32 minus 19 comes out to be 45 degree. So we are able to find out all the three angles. Okay. Good. So let's move to the next question. It says, two lines AB and CD intersect at point O. And it's given angle AOC is equals to 50 degree. We have to find all the rest angles. Now, what to do? Okay, it's given to us, they're intersecting. All right. Nothing can we find out. They're intersecting. What does that mean? And one angle is given. So from this, are we able to find out the other angles or not? Think over it. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Let's see who's able to solve and give me the angle's value. So let's find out angle first, BOD. So what will be the value of BOD? Quickly, let's see who's giving me the answer. The angle value of BOD. Let's start with BOD first. What will be the value of BOD? It will be 50 degree. That's right. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Very good. So the angle value here will be, this angle will be equals to 50 degree because they are vertically opposite. Now moving on to angle AOD. Can I find out the value of angle AOD? Yeah. How will I find out? We can say, suppose the value of AOD is x. That means the value of COB will also be x because they are also vertically opposite. Right. Now they are intersecting. Then sum of all the four angles, that is 50 degree plus x plus 50 degree plus x should be equals to how much? It's a complete, right? Complete angle equals to 360 degree. So now can I calculate the value of x? So 2x is equals to 360 degree minus 100 degree. So 2x is equals to 260 degree. What is the value of x now? Can you tell me? What's the value of x? Quickly. Yes, well done, students. The value of x is 130 degrees. See, that's what we have done. They are vertically opposite angles. That means the angles are equal. Now we don't know how to find the value. Let's keep it x. Now it's becoming a whole circle, a complete circle. That means at the point, sum of all the angles will be 360 degree. So adding them, finding the value of x. Now if I know the value x, both of them are equal. That means all the three angles have been found out. Right? Great. Hence, the angle AOD plus BOC, which was x, is equals to 130 degree, and the vertically opposite angle is equals to 50 degree. Okay. Now solve this. Let's see. For what value of x will be the line L and M parallel to each other? So at what value of x will these lines be parallel to each other? So when will you say that these lines are parallel to each other? When do we say the two lines are parallel to each other? When their corresponding angles are equal, right? So when I see that these two angles are corresponding to each other, right? And if these two angles are equal, that means the lines are parallel, right? So can I find out the value of x now? 3x minus 20 will be equals to 2x plus 10 because they are corresponding angles. Let's see who's able to tell me the value of x. Go ahead, students. I'm giving you a couple of seconds. Let's see. Find out the value of x such that the two lines L and M are parallel to each other. Yes, you can do it. Go ahead. Solve it quickly. Yes, yes. The value of x will be 30 degree. That's right. See, they are corresponding angles. That means they should be equal. So on solving, 2x goes on the other side. 3x minus 2x comes out to be x. Right? So this 2x goes here. It becomes 3x minus 2x is equals to 10. This minus 20 goes on the other, becomes plus 20. So on solving, x is equals to 30 degree. So if x is equals to 30 degree, then the corresponding angles are equal. That means the lines are parallel. Done? We have used those theorems, right? Great. Moving on to the next question. Long answer question. So this is a long answer question. So we have to write the steps. We have to write in detail. So directly answer will not help in this question. So let's see how. It's given a figure. AB and CD are parallel to each other. It's given and we have to find out the values. In this case, what all next we can do is we can name the picture. Okay, so let's name it 0, O, and let's name it X. All right. So now, and let's name it Y. So it's given that angle DYO is equals to 125 degree. It's given to me. And it's given that angle AOX, this one is equals to 75 degree. Now I have to find out the other values, X, Y, and Z. So how will I find these values? Yes. What is given? See, the question starts from here. Right, and this is a figure. So what is the hint which is giving to us? It's given that AB is parallel to CD. That means this line is parallel to this line. So what happens when a line is parallel to each other? This line is like a transversal, right? Great. So when this is a transversal, what will happen? What will happen? So if it's a transversal, what is happening here? So what is happening to these angles? What are these angles called? This one angle and this angle. What are they called? Alternative angles, right? When the lines are parallel, that means the alternative angles are equal, right? So that comes out to be, this is equals to 75 degree. Clear, right? Okay. Now at the point X, it is a straight line, and the sum of two angles, the linear pair forming here, will be equals to 180 degree. So can I find out the value of X? That means X plus 75 degree will be equals to 180 degree because they are forming a linear pair. So from this equation, can I find out the value of X? So can you do this? Can you solve ahead? Yes, now I know the value of X. Moving on, how to find out the value of Z. Now, how will I find out? I know sum of all the triangles in the triangle is 180 degree. For that, I need to calculate the value of this one. But do I need to calculate this value? Or without using this also I can solve it? Without finding out this angle also, I can find out the value of C. So I don't have to take that long step. Yeah, X value is 105. Okay, that's great. Moving on to Z. Z. How will I find out the value of Z? See, what is having here? It is an external angle, right? So what do we say? The external angle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. That means 75 degree plus X will be, plus Z will be equals to 125 degree, right? So let's see. I got the answer. Z is equals to 50. Let's see, is it right or not? So let's start how we have to write the question, because this is a long question, so statements are very important. So what will I say? That AB is parallel to CD. So now the naming here has been done separately. I was doing something else. So let's follow this figure so that you can understand better. So EF is a transversal. With EF as a transversal and EG as a transversal. Now, if EF is a transversal, what will happen? The angle AEF will be equals to angle Y, which is equal to 75 degree, right? Now, ECF is a EF and D, or we can say EFG is a straight line. That means X plus Y will be equals to 180 degree. We have already calculated the value of Y. Okay. So now the value of X is, on subtracting, we get the value of X. Well done. Now we know the value of X. Now, how will we calculate the value of, see, we calculate the value of Z and we calculated the value of X. Now we know that the sum of them is equals to 180 degree. What have they done? They have used it here, that this is also 180 degree, found out their value, and then the sum of all the triangles, interior angles, is equals to 180 degree. So we can do that. This is a long method, but we can do it directly as well using the other property, right? Great. Now multi-choice question. Let's see who gives me the answer first, and we'll not go in detail. So it's given a figure AOD is a straight line. We have to find out the value of X. So what's the value of X? 12, 15, 20 or 25? Let's see. What's the value of X? So AOB is a straight line. That means sum of all the angles will be equals to 180 degree. So on solving it, what do I get? 5x plus 3x plus 60 is equals to 180 degree. So on solving, what do you get? What's the value of X? Quickly. The value of X is 15 degree. Let's see. That's right. So 60 plus 5 degree plus 3 degree is equals to 180 degree because they form a linear pair. On subtracting, we get the value of X is equals to 15 degree. So option B was the right one. Great. Moving on to the next one. The angles of a triangle and the ratio 2:3:4. The largest angle of a triangle is So now the angles and the ratio 2:3:4, and we have to find out the largest angle of the triangle. So what is it? 12 degree, 100 degree, 80 degree, or 60 degree? What's the answer? Yeah, give it a try quickly. Three ratios are given to us, that the angles are in the ratio 2:3:4, and we have to know the largest angle of a triangle. So what's the answer? So you got the value of x is equals to 15. Okay, so which is the largest angle? The question is asking the largest angle. The largest angle is 80 degree. How? Let's see. So suppose the triangle is ABC. So A is to B is to C. So 2x plus x plus 3x, right? So we'll take it as K. So angle A will be 2K, B will be 3K, and C will be 4K. So where K is some constant, we have taken any variable, right? We can take X, we can take K, it's our choice. So in the triangle, we know the sum angle sum property, that the sum of all the angles should be equals to 180 degree. So 3x plus 2x plus 4k, we get it as 9k, which is equals to 180 degree. On solving, k is equals to 20 degree. So the largest one, which is the largest one among them? Obviously, when we multiply a number by 4, will be the biggest one, whereas the smallest one will be multiplying with the smaller number, that is 2k. So the question was asking us for the largest. So we'll multiply k with 4. That comes out to be 80. So the right option was C. All right. Great. So moving on to the next one. If two angles are complements of each other, then each angle is two angles are complements of each other, then each angle is an acute, an obtuse, a right angle, or a reflex angle. Yes, if two angles are complement of each other, then each angle is a which option? A, B, C, or D? Acute, obtuse, right, or reflex? Go ahead. Give it a try. So what's the right answer? So the right answer is acute angle. Why? See, if two angles are complement of each other. So if the two angles are complement of each other, that means the sum should be equals to 90 degree. So in any case, when you add something, you get two angles. The sum has to be 90 degree. That means they have to be acute only. Like that is logical. So the sum of this measure will be 90 degree. Then obviously the angles has to be less than 90. So adding them, the less than 90 is acute angles. Okay, great. Moving on to the next one. Which of the following statement is false? You have to tell me which is false. A part that says, through a given point, only one straight line can be drawn. Through two given points, it is possible to draw one and only one straight line. The C part says, two straight lines can intersect at only one point. Fourth says, a line segment can be produced to any desired length. So line segment can be of any desired length. So what is it? Which is the option? Which is false? So which is not right? So which option is not right? A, B, C, or D? So which option is not right? Let's see. Yes, through a given point, only one straight line can be drawn. Or through, second part says through, okay, so we're getting the answer that the first part is incorrect. Okay, so let's see, is it right or not? Yes, the A part is right. Through a given point, only one straight line can be drawn. That is false. Why? See, if this is a point, I can draw as many lines as I want. So there is no limit to that. Let's see how. See, I can go in anywhere I want. So there can be unlimited lines which we can draw from that point. So that's why the first option is wrong. So what all we have learned today? We have done all the problem-based questions of the line and the mind mapping. That was very important, which you can take a screenshot of those, and that will help you to remember and do a revision before you go for the school or any exam. So this topic would be clear with those theorems and everything that is mentioned. That is a base, right? So if the base is right, then only the building on the top can be good. Right? Yes, you got all the questions right. Technique, I'm very happy that you have learned, you took out your time and you were there with us and you could understand what we were teaching you. Thank you so much for having you here on the YouTube channel. And if you think this session was worth it and you have understood something, then kindly subscribe to our channel. Press on the bell icon so that you never miss any more updates and any more sessions which are coming in your way through this online platform. And lastly, you can also write in the comments which topic which you think you don't know and you want us to give you one more live session on that, so we can prepare and get back to you. So your comments are very important for us. Okay, and please go to our website named Swiflearn. Check out what the company is offering, and the best part is the company is giving a free trial class. So yes, you can experience a free live online platform of the Swiflearn, a trial class where the teacher will be there to teach you how to deliver, how do we teach on this platform, and how are we different from the other ones. So I hope you like our session and you will be connected with us forever. Yes, give me a thumbs up if you are there with us. Yes, great. Well done. See you next time. Till then, take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much for being connected.